So today is Friday morning. It is the first day of Penner's conference, and I am in the car running late. Just parked though. So I am about to get registered and attend my first class for today and walk around and see some stuff. I saw some booths and stuff last night at the VIP night that I want to definitely go back and visit and talk to some people. Right now I'm solo dolo. My partner in crime, my crafty bestie, had some other things to do the first part of the day, so she'll probably be joining me later on in the evening. And then tomorrow is our show, so I'm excited for what the weekend has to bring. And I'm excited to bring y'all along for the ride. Hopefully I can get good footage and really show y'all what we love about Penner's conference and just like the crafting atmosphere, and hopefully encourage you to come next year with us. Maybe next year this year we're doing a show. Maybe next year we can do like a whole, event, bring guests with us and stuff like that. So stay tuned. This is a lot because I need a map. They need to provide us with a map of where everything is because I cannot find the classroom. Honey, we love to see Mr. Ty. Mr. Ty is in here selling them spices. He has a local shop here in Atlanta in Chamblee Educator. So y'all gotta go check him out. I bought some of his spices. We're gonna go back and talk to him later. He's trying to sell spices though. He's trying to work. As I walked around the vendor expo, I made it a point to stop and talk to people who have crafts, businesses, or products that we could use on the show for crafty conversations. Last year, Bianca and I talked to so many people and made so many connections, and a lot of what you've seen on our Crafty Conversations podcast is from connections that we made at Penner's conference last year. And so this year, Penner's conference exposition, like the vendors were top tier. There were vendors who actually had crafts that you could make at their vendor station, as well as the products you can buy to go along with it. There was demos that were being shown. Like I did some screen pressing. I also did some heat pressing at a vendor section. So me being able to talk to these vendors, talk to these entrepreneurs, talk to these businesses, and put crafty conversations out there while actually learning and doing something hands-on was amazing. It is one of the reasons why I really love Penner's conference and will go every year. My hair is like doing crazy stuff. It just wanted to fly all over the place. But I found my lapel mic, but I've lost my AirPods. Interesting. And also, I have spent a fortune. It is not safe for me to be here without Bianca. I need her here with me because she know how to walk around and just look at stuff. I am the person that buys everything. Like, I have so many bags of stuff. I've gotten some good footage for you guys this year, I feel like, as well, but I need a break. It's lunchtime, honey. My feet hurt. I ain't even finished my coffee. And oh, it's warm now. Today drains me. As a creative person, I like to say like crafting is my therapy. So like another reason I love Penner's conference is because you actually get to take classes, and they have make and take stations where you can pay for supplies and actually make them right there with an instructor guiding you or helping you if you need it. And if you don't need it, you can just do the craft on your own. So I spent a lot of money on craft supplies that I needed for at home, as well as for just sitting down and making a craft and like just releasing and not thinking about anything else that's going on in my life, or any other issues or problems I may have at the time, but being in the moment, learning a new skill, or just enjoying a skill that I already have and doing it amongst like-minded people, like sitting at a table working on a craft and then someone else comes and sit beside you and then you just start a random conversation about the paint colors or what you've made before or something that you want to try. It's very therapeutic at the end of the day, and I learned that my very first year attending Pinners Conference, and it has only gotten better since then. I really do feel like out of the 3 years that I've been, this year was the best year. I think like society and everyone is a little bit over COVID. So the first 2 years that I attended Pinner Conference was right at the cusp of like COVID. So people were still a little skeptical about getting out and being in large crowds. I remember when I went back in, I think 2020 or 2021. We wore masks and it was annoying to have that mask on all day. But we wanted to be safe. We were still kind of up in the air. So I definitely think that as we progress, Pinners Conference is going to progress and it's going to get bigger and better. And I cannot wait to see what next year has in store, because I am ready to make all the crafts, talk to all the crafty people, and even do some crafts that I'm uncomfortable with. Like this year, I took a sewing class and I am intimidated by the sewing machine. I make quilts and I sew, but I do it by hand. I'm a by hand sewer. I have a sewing machine and it just collects dust. I never use it. It will take a miracle to get me to pull that thing out and actually use it. But Pinners Conference does that. It pushes you to take classes and draw interest in something that you would not normally do. And I am so grateful to have this type of event for people like me. This is my snack mat. It stressed me out. Look, I messed up, but this is it. Snack rug. This is why I sew by hand. This is so stressful. Day one was so much fun, but I am so excited to share with you how day two went. So be sure to stay tuned for my next video where I walk you through day 2 of Pinners Conference and our live Crafty Conversations podcast at Pinners Conference in Atlanta, Georgia.